Sergio, now the parking assist, I assume, also helps with parallel parking. I'm sure that would be very helpful for a lot of guys who don't back themselves in that department.
Yes, indeed, this Volvo can definitely parallel park itself. As you mentioned before, this is one of the most luxurious, technologically advanced Volvos yet. As you can see, it's got soft touch leather throughout, metal trim. I love this fit and finishes, and of course, it's made in Sweden.
And I believe one of the only cars to have a built-in tablet.
Yes.
Tell us about the tech.
Basically, Volvo's decided that we're in a modern generation, and obviously a lot of people use their smartphones, and I've often said, why don't we have our smartphones sort of built into the cars? And what they've done here is they've emulated the tablet layout. As you can see, it's telling me to scroll left and right. This is a full touchscreen unit. I'll just show you some of the features. So basically, you go through the controls by swiping as you would on a normal tablet or smartphone. So even something as simple as the aircon is quite technologically advanced. I'll just click on this. Over here, you can direct the strength of the aircon.
Okay.
You can select where you'd like demister, for instance, and select over here where you'd like the power to come from, focusing on your feet and obviously your head and chest area. If I want to change my temperature, I basically just select this. Over here you can see temperature gauge. You basically just drag it up and down.
Okay.
So I'll stay nice and cool on a hot day like this, and I can select it and change it to be extremely hot on your side.
Thank you.
Rear passengers also have their own aircon unit over here, and just like in the front of the car, it's controlled by a touchscreen temperature gauge.
Sergio, what about sat-nav?
Oh, sure. Basically, it's over here. As you can see, it says navigation. I'll just select that, and just like a smartphone, you can see your directions over here. You can zoom in to your directions and zoom out, obviously. You can set destination right here. Once it pops up, enter your country, your city, obviously the address, and then you can begin navigation, and it'll plot it for you just like you would in a tablet or smartphone. It's a pretty intuitive system. I mean, anyone who's used a tablet and smartphone will be right at home with this.
So now, what about internet access? Does it have a built-in modem? How does that work?
Sure. All Volvos are sold with in-house Wi-Fi. Basically, you can see some of the apps that have already been downloaded. There's a Volvo app, a search function, and weather as well. You basically just log on from this screen. At the moment, we don't have internet connection, and you can perform searches, check weather, and download some other apps as well. They've really tapped into that smartphone tablet market with this. The system is incredibly intuitive. In fact, over here, you'll see some of the car functions as I demonstrated the park in as well. And you can check rear view camera, for instance. I can check my head-up display unit. I can even adjust the passenger seat from this point.
Sergio, another function I've been having a lot of fun with is the adjustments you can make to your seating.
Oh yes.
And then you can lock that into memory.
Indeed. I see you've selected the lumbar support. Basically, it will inflate the middle portion of your seat to give you more back support, and you've now selected cushion extension, which will inflate the upper portion of the seat in case you're short.